This first one coming from this Blaine versus Centennial matchup. It was at Blaine's new home courts. Natalie Ennett and Molly Garber. Ennett sends this one, having the advantage, wins that first set. We see 6-1. Garber looking to rally here with Ennett, but Ennett tosses this one. Perfect placement there. This one continues. Ennett sending this one, keeping it in play. Garber looking to get it over, but Ennett keeps this one. Back and forth action, but Garber sails it into the net, and that is match point. Natalie Ennett wins #1 singles matchup versus Garber. First thing I want to ask you about is this crazy wind that we had. How is it playing in that?
I think the majority of the time I messed up. I was like, you know what, when take the ball, I'll just go with it. So, I mean, I missed a lot of shots because they went too far with the wind, but overall it was a big factor, I think.
So this year now it's sitting at 2-1 overall. How is this senior year? What is the looking ahead on the season?
Definitely did not expect it to be like this, but I'm excited to see how it goes. Short season, but make the best of it, you know.
So coming off of a couple of games ago, you played Zoe Adkins. What did you learn about your game through that?
I learned, well, not to get frustrated at myself if she hits like past me or like a good shot. Also how to place my ball and when to hit it at the right time for a good shot. And it was fun to play against Zoe too. She's a great kid.
No, well, very exciting. I said senior year, so looking forward to your rest of your season here today. But thanks so much, Natalie.
Yeah,
Good job
thank you.
Today. Now we head to look at the girls' tennis results. We saw Natalie Ennett win that one 6-1, 6-1, but #2 singles also had a fun matchup. It's Quinn Bliss taking on Grace Troy, and Bliss wins 7-6, 3-6, 10-5. In those 3 sets, we see that she won 2 of them, but looking at the doubles matchups as well, there are quite a few fun ones in this. We see Claire in #1 doubles, Claire and Caitlin defeating Evelyn and Emma. So that was a fun one, 7-5, 6-2. But when you see these ladies fighting hard at #3 doubles as well, we see Megan and Haley taking on Claire and Kirsten, and they win that one 6-3, 6-0. But we look at Blaine's matchup versus Totino Grace. They had another fun match, but Molly Garber takes on Totino Grace's Amaya Davis, and she gets the victory, 6-4, 6-2. And #3 singles, we also see a fun victory from Brooke Freeland. She defeats Noelle 6-7, 6-2, 6-2. And so a lot of fun matchups, but we head on over to doubles. We see a few of these that are close. We see this one versus Olivia Baldwin and Hannah Gray taking on and defeating Emma and Evelyn 6-4, 6-2. And #3 doubles, we see Claire and Kirsten defeating Bryn and Kennedy 6-4, 6-4. A lot of fun matchups there in Blaine versus Totino Grace, but now we move when Blaine took on Anoka. We see some fun ones with Olivia taking on Molly again, but Olivia gets the win here from Anoka. We see Jillian Salisbury at #4 singles getting the victory over Cheyenne 6-1, 6-3. In doubles matchups, we see Blaine's Emma and Evelyn defeat Lilia and Lauren 7-6, 6-1. And #3 doubles, we get to see Kirsten and Claire defeating Nicole and Alex 6-2, 6-2. So some good bangle action there in tennis, but they also took on Champlain Park. We get to see #4 singles, Jillian Salisbury defeating Champlain Park's #4 singles 6-3, 4-6, 6-3. So that one having to go to 3 sets to get the victory, but good job Jillian pulling that one out for her team. And in doubles matchups, we get to see Evelyn and Emma defeating their opponents 6-3, 6-3. And so again, so many Bengals wins here, but a few other ones to note was number 3, doubles, which, yes, Champlin Park does get the victory, but they put up a fight. It's 3-6, 6-4, 6-4. They had to go to 3 sets to finally get the win over Blaine in this one. We're gonna head on over to Spring Lake Park, taking on Robbinsdale Armstrong. We're looking at a couple of these ones, but one to note is number 4 singles, where Spring Lake Park was able to defeat Anna Miller 6-4, 7-6. In doubles matchups, we get to see another victory, but this time it's coming from number 2, Carissa and Genevieve, who took on and defeated Bryn and Kashari. So 7-6, 6-2, the Panthers get the victory in that matchup. Girls tennis schedule, we'll get to see a few of our teams taking on some more action. Blaine at Coon Rapids tomorrow, 4 p.m. Then they'll head to Spring Lake Park. That rivalry there, our 2 teams taking on each other. We'll take a look at Centennial. They'll take on Andover tomorrow, and then Totino Grace on the 10th. Spring Lake Park taking on Osseo on the 4th, and then our matchup between our teams, like we said, Blaine on the 10th.